All right, so it was 13 people wounded in a gunfight between a group of individuals that I believe they were fighting just a fight. It was not gang affiliated. And Amy, she was the one. Amy Dotson was the one was doing an investigation. She stated that okay, it wasn't anything life threatening, but it were people that had multiple gunshot wounds, and they're all hospitalized. So everyone seems like they're gonna make it. It's in stable condition. And this happened in Peoria, Illinois. It's about 150 miles southwest of Chicago. Now, in that particular area, it does have like a lot of art galleries, a lot of music venues. People do various concerts there, and it sort of reminds you like those who live in the Michigan area, like downtown Detroit, Hart Plaza. So I mean, people go over there all the time to have a good time. It's pretty much near the riverfront. And what I love the riverfront, people work out. It's just a beautiful thing, beautiful scenery. If those individuals who love to see the water and be calm and see, but for this in this particular moment, I had to think about JB. Pritzker, who was the governor of Illinois, who's like one of the commander-in-chief of the state, and even though he's running the Democratic Party, he has to pretty much understand and look at the statistics and the stuff that is really going on in the country, man, and especially here in Illinois, and the senseless shootings, the zones in Chicago. I mean, Lori Lightfoot seems like she's just not, really up to par with what she's doing in her job, and it's just many, African Americans that just risking their lives each and every single day. It's a lot of gang violence. It's just so much to the point that it's hard to be productive in that particular environment. And therefore, I mean, it has good sceneries there. People go and travel to Chicago out of town. They go there to have fun. But when you hear like 9-year-olds, 7-year-olds that's chilling outside and just enjoying themselves in nature with their family, and they getting shot and killed, it's just not a good thing. And you're eliminating the activities, and a lot of children are apprehensive of what's going on, and you don't want to live in a life of just surviving and being in survival mode because of your people that's in close proximity of you wants to go out here and shoot up the place and kill. So I just feel like it's a lot of lack of opportunities there. And then there's no correlation with the police department. I mean, despite all this, the pandemic and the George Floyd protests, I mean, people are going to do what they want to do, but I do truly believe that I just think that, the city council or the aldermen, they can do something, man, to go in here and change. Like, I'm talking about, like, helping the youth and the millennials to get home ownership, start off with a 650 credit score, proposing like eliminating the debt, the student loan debt, because why is the fact that you get into these higher education based on your income. Everyone's not fortunate to have a full scholarship, but then again too, you're trying to start your life, have your own house, own career, starting your family, but it's hard to do that when you're starting off with thousands of dollars in debt. Now you're more prone to work as something that's undervalued to you. You may be unemployed, or you have to work at a job that has nothing to do with your passions, and that's not going to be a good look on the employer and the company itself, and it's going to hinder the company's vision. It's be small business loans that can help out and bail out these small businesses that maybe they don't have enough money to cover their insurance when vandalism happen from mobs or natural disasters. And I just feel like it's just many things that goes on here. Now, maybe, if you have a way to, I'll say like the prison reform, like how have a lot of black men back into their homes, and therefore we can have stronger and good communities. I just think right now, all over the majority here in the major cities in America, like Detroit, Philly, Chicago, it's a lack of hope, I truly believe. Compared to like suburban areas, they may have like a stronger household. I'm talking about, I'm pretty sure they go through things as well, like, drug overdose. I mean, every family is not perfect, we know that, but at least the environment around them, they have the resources they can come up with and help them to be very successful in the world. And they have that different connections. And as African Americans, if we can kind of just like shift, I'm not saying like join the Republican Party, even though Frederick Douglass was one, and people back in the day, like we were, African Americans were one, had conservative viewpoints, and it seemed like things were really moving, and we were very innovative and contributing to the industrialization and build up in here in this country. But at the same time, having liberals and, having more like just the programs that's, I feel like it's crippling us in a way, man. It's not a good look, and it's just really kind of having us participate in this more socialism here in this country, and it's just not advocating change at all. But I just think that, man, you know, the future where it's going right here, you know, the youth, we need some help. The youth need some internships, and youth need people to go in here and just need people in strong Congress. Like if I was really running for the city council of Chicago, I really try to enforce a lot of things, you know, the stuff that I should stay, the business loans, 650 credit score, the start off, try to promote more reparations for African Americans. We have direct payments. The reparations can be like full scholarships to African Americans, those who study in the STEM careers, you know, free community college, associate's degree programs, bachelor's degree programs. I mean, just try to put more incentives, and therefore that can really encourage a young person like, you know what, I'm not going to go in here and trap and just, you know, sell drugs and terrorize my own community. I'm not going to participate in these gangs. I mean, it can be so many things that can really go on here, but I don't know if they just kind of scared or they don't really care. It's like, you know, all they want is just their votes. So J.B. Pritzker, who's the governor of Illinois, man, they're one of the 14 states they don't have a gubernatorial term, so they can run as many as possible. But I just want to sit up here and say, you know, this is a sad thing. I hate seeing, even though this didn't happen in Chicago, but the whole state itself, man, just people in general just getting killed and just shooting for senseless things. It's because I feel like a lot of people feel like they have no purpose and they're bored. And we just gotta, you know, put jobs back in here into the communities, more factories back to the communities, even though they went overseas. Eliminate these taxes here, tax breaks, eliminate the property tax based on your income. If you're making below $100,000 a year, you shouldn't be paying property tax. I don't truly believe. Or you should get, you know, a stipend from the government, or you should at least pay like, you get 60% off of taxes. And man, you know, and healthcare reform as well, but it's just a lot of people hurting and they just don't have nowhere to go. But just say it's unfortunate events that this happened, and some changes gotta need to come, man. But that's all I really have to say. You guys continue to like, comment, subscribe, share this video. I love you guys. I'm out. Deuces.